Assalamu alaikum everyone. Finally, I am here to present the last part of White Dolphin. In this video, we are going to discover more themes from chapter number 31 till 38, and there is a surprise for you. But to get the surprise, you will have to stay with me throughout the video. So, let's start. Chapter number 31 shows that Dougie Evans and his trawlers were disregarding the dredging ban and causing the damage to the bay. Kara and Felix discover pieces of coral on the shore. Felix has been practicing for the regatta race, and we all know that he loves sailing. They visit Moana, but there they encountered Ethan and Jake. When Kara asked him to leave the boat, to her surprise, she get to know that her dad has sold Moana to Dougie Evans, and this made Kara very sad and very disheartening. When we talk about the theme, so the theme of environmental degradation and conservation is found in this chapter. The disregard for the dredging ban by Dougie Evans and his trawlers highlights the theme of environmental degradation. Additionally, the discovery of coral fragments on the shore also emphasizes the importance of environmental conservation and the detrimental impact of human activities on marine ecosystem. Let's talk about chapter number 32. The day before the regatta race, the weather is stormy and scary. Kara is sad about Moana and doesn't want to talk to her dad. Felix tells Kara that his coach wants him to join the junior training squad for the Paralympics. He asks Kara to sail with him in the disabled or able bodied group. Kara is still upset and unsure if she wants to do it. Dougie Evans has caught what seems to be a great white shark, but later they find out it's actually a dolphin and it's Angel's mother. Friendship and support. Kara and Felix's friendship is highlighted throughout their conversation, and they shared their experiences too. Felix's proposal for Kara to sail with him demonstrate his support and trust in their friendship. Once again, environmental awareness and consequences are presented in this chapter. The discovery of the dolphin, mistaken for a shark, reflects the theme of environmental awareness. It underscores the importance of understanding and respecting marine life, as well as the consequences of human actions on the environment. Chapter number 33. Kara gets very upset due to the death of Angel's mother and she goes to the cove. Previously, we have seen that she lost Moana, and now Angel's mother's death made her more disappointed. She walked into the water where she spot Angel. Meanwhile, up on a tall rock, Felix and his dad shout out to Kara because they were finding her. Felix's dad then takes her back home. On the way, Felix secretly gives Kara an envelope containing something else from the memory stick. And it was a surprise for Kara. She didn't know what is going to be inside this particular envelope. Let's talk about the theme. Kara's reaction to the death of Angel's mother, seeking peace at the cove, reflects the theme of coping with grief and finding solace in familiar or tranquil settings. Her retreat to the cove suggests that she turns to nature as a source of comfort and emotional support during difficult times. And this we always have seen. Whenever she is in distress, whenever she is sad, lonely, unhappy, she always goes to the cove. In chapter number 33, we find out that Kara examines a picture of her mother which she took out from that envelope given by Felix. When Felix comes over, he tells her that this envelope or this picture was taken right before her mother went missing. It shows her mother went diving before she disappeared. But Felix thinks people kept it quiet to avoid causing trouble. The regatta race got cancelled because of the expected storm, but Jake and Ethan, acting boldly, they sail off in Moana anyway. They challenged Felix and Kara to have a race with them. Finally, Kara and Felix went after them and they tried to stop them. Family mysteries and secret is another theme which we explored. Kara's discovery of her mother's photograph and her disappearance suggest a theme of family mysteries and secret. Recklessness and consequences. We have seen that Jake and Ethan shows reckless behavior despite the approaching storm shows their attitude or their behavior shows the recklessness and finally the consequences which they all had to face. Ignoring the danger puts themselves and others in jeopardy, stressing the need to consider the outcomes of one's action. Chapter number 35. Jake and Ethan have trouble steering Moana because it was new for them and they had no idea how to sail it. Suddenly, the swinging boom hit Jake and he falls into the sea. Kara and Felix rush to rescue him. After saving Jake, Felix brings Kara close to Moana so she can get on board. Then Felix tries to go back for the injured Jake while plans to bring Ethan and Moana back safely. Now, this is the same chapter where once again we have seen the dolphin's appearance. Kara says that when she was pulling up Jake from the water, there was a white surface which was pushing him up towards Kara. And obviously, that was Angel. Friendship and teamwork is the theme here. Kara and Felix's immediate response to help Jake exemplifies the theme of friendship and teamwork. Despite the danger, they work together to rescue them and ensure everyone's safety. Consequences of recklessness. Jake and Ethan's reckless action causing Jake to fall into the sea emphasize the theme of facing consequences. This also emphasizes the need to think about the results of their actions beforehand. And it's the message for every one of us that we should always think before doing such daring acts. In chapter number 36, Kara tries to save Moana. She does not want Moana to be broken into pieces, but a big wave flips the boat. When it flips back, the tall pole on the boat is broken, and ropes tie Kara to a big rock. Finally, a helicopter arrives and takes them to safety. Kara wanted to hold Moana with her, but she could only see crashing into the rocks and breaking apart. Resilience and survival. Kara's effort to save Moana despite the challenges she faces highlight the theme of resilience and survival. Despite the adversity, Kara persists in her attempts to overcome the obstacles and ensure her safety. Acceptance and letting go. Kara's realization that she cannot save Moana and must let it go represents the theme of acceptance and letting go. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we must accept circumstances beyond our control and move on to ensure our own well being. Second last chapter, chapter number 37, Kara and Ethan arrived safely at the harbor. Felix's parents and Dougie Evans were worried about their son. Dougie Evans felt hopeless, fearing he had lost another son. He kept asking where his son was. They all waited anxiously for their return. Finally, Kara spotted them. Once again, Felix succeeded, safely bringing Jake back to the harbor. Family concern and support is the theme highlighted in this chapter. The worry of Felix's parents and Dougie Evans for their sons as well as their relief upon their safe return, highlight the theme of family concern and support. Despite their differences, they all share a common concern for their loved ones' well being. Another important theme is perseverance and accomplishment. Felix's successful return with Jake to the harbor demonstrates the theme of perseverance and accomplishment. Despite facing challenges and uncertainties, Felix remains determined and ultimately achieves the goal of bringing Jake back safely. The last chapter is the turning point where we are going to see almost all the happy ending points. The next morning, when Kara wakes up, to her surprise, Daisy has a new sister named Mo. It's the short form for Moana. Dougie Evans has offered Kara's Uncle Tom his job back and has also signed the petition against dredging. He shares that Jake claims a white dolphin saved him. Kara's dad is starting a course to learn how to build boats, and they now have a caravan to live in. As Kara sits with her dad, she comes to terms with her mom's death. She sees the white dolphin jumping in the sea and feels hopeful about the future. Renewal and hope, the most important theme. The introduction of Mo, Dougie Evans' positive actions, Kara's dad starting a new course, and their acquisition of a caravan symbolize renewal and hope. Despite past challenges, there are signs of positive change and a brighter future ahead. Acceptance and healing. Kara's acceptance of her mother's death and her witnessing the white dolphin, which gives her hope, represent themes of acceptance and healing. Through acceptance, Kara begins to find peace and move forward, allowing herself to heal from the pain of her loss. Here ends the story of White Dolphin. And finally, as I said, that there is a surprise for you, and the surprise is a question bank. I have prepared 50 questions from this novel, which will be helping you, inshallah, in your examination. You can see all these questions. The first slide is all about question number 1 till 10. I'm not going to read these questions. It's your job to read yourself, explore them, analyze them, and finally get the answers. Here comes the second slide with questions, 10 more questions, 11 till 20. Then we have 21 till 30. Second last slide is sharing 10 more questions, and the last one we have the last 10 questions. So altogether there are 50 questions which I have added in these slides. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and good luck for your examinations.